Långt från svenska kusten skär ska jag fira julen här på Hawaii. Ensam sjöman är långt från svenska kusten skär.
Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. This is Marky Park, and today is Saturday, January the 24th of 2026, and I have just arrived at the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Resort, which is here on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. I just arrived probably less than an hour ago at the Honolulu airport. It is currently 4:23 p.m. So I am waiting for my wife to meet me here at the hotel, and then we'll check into our room, maybe do a little tour there and explore the hotel maybe a little bit, and then head out and get something to eat. So come and join us as we explore Honolulu. This guy over here in the Sheraton lobby made of sand. Pretty neat. I didn't even know on the other side of the sand structure here a little turtle. It's really cute. Okay, so we are currently at our hotel room. We're on the 16th floor of the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Resort, and give you a little look at what's behind me here. I'm right on the balcony. It is local time 5:20 p.m. so the sun's going to go down in about an hour, but you can also see the patio. It's a pretty big patio. It's got a nice little chase lounge, and then a sliding glass door right there. A couple chairs with a little table. And all the other hotels, but you can see in the distance the famous Hilton Hawaiian Village. It's hard to see, it's not that close to us, but right there, that building. And you look down here, you can see a really nice pool area, and then the ocean. So really nice room, really nice hotel. We'll probably do a walk around in a little bit. Looks like they're doing a live concert down here. Some performers singing. So yeah, we'll do a little tour here in a little bit. Look at that, just right outside our hotel. Look what we found. The famous ABC stores. Oh, people up in that building up there. Oh, you got Gucci opening here, winter 2026. A lot of shopping areas here. Got the tiki torches lit. Sun's about to go down here in about, probably about 15 minutes or so. It's almost 8:50 or 6:15. I see a sign for Seaside. I see people in line for shave ice up here. Definitely a Hawaiian staple. There's a famous Duke statue. The sun is going down. A lot of people gathering for sunset. Sun's already gone down, it looks like. This amazing banyan tree right here. You hear all the birds. Oh, look at the moon. See the moon up there. Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready for a luau. A hula show. See if we can go catch the hula show.
Lord, Tristan, give him a hand. Mahalo, Tristan. Thank you. Mahalo. Aloha Hiahikako. Welcome to Kuhio Beach. We're just happy to have you here today on this beautiful, blessed day. And it turned out to be a beautiful one. Instead of rain, we had some sun today. We'd like to start our program by taking you to ancient Hawaii, where the dancers dance not to the string and song, but to the voice of the chanter and the beating of the drum. Our dancers do for you Kukapu Nohu, a chant that speaks about the red mist rising above the ocean. The sea spray that covers the land. The lightning that travels from Tahiti to Hawaii. All of these things come together as we await for this program to begin. Few more, girls. Few more. Makoko. Asked her sister, Hi'iaka Ikatole Upele, to travel to the island of Kauai to fetch her lover, Chief Lohino. An agreement was made that the journey would be completed in 40 days and 40 nights. Unfortunately, it was longer than agreed upon time. Therefore, Pele, in her rage and jealousy, erupts on the island of Hawaii and destroys the groves of Lehua and her friend Hopoi. We me do for you? No luna e ka hale kaia o Mahalo.
You're just walking by along the beach here where you notice that there's some big waves. There's a cruise ship in the distance. Zoom in a little bit. There's a pier right over here. Well, there were some big waves. There's some. Cruise ship looks bright on the camera. Look how the camera brings up a cruise ship. Alright, so we made our way over to the international marketplace. And it looks like you got more banyan trees and looks like a tree house up there. It says there's 100 shops here. It's very busy here, downtown Honolulu. Lots of stuff. Okay, it's day 2 of our trip here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it is almost 9:30 in the morning. Got a late start, slept in, but we're gonna head down to the beach. We got our swim gear on. We're gonna take a dip in the water here, which is see if I can get it in frame. Right there's the ocean. So we're gonna go down there, and then I think when we come back to the hotel, gonna get all cleaned up and do a little walk around town again. So join us on day 2 of our trip in Honolulu. So we're over at the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Resort. I just kind of do a little tour of the pool area here. There's a little pool bar. Looks like you've got a really neat little slide over here. Go walk over here by the beach. There's 2 pools it looks like here. A lot of seating area out here. And the second pool, pretty decent size. I think there might be a hot tub on the other side. And just like that, we're already at the beach. A lot of seating areas out here. Some surfers out there already. You smell that sea air. And over here in the distance, that is Diamond Head right there. Pretty neat. For the beach access here at the hotel. Really close to the water. Is that it? Just a little strip of beach here. We were just here. This is just the pool area. Standing on the Ala-Wai Bridge here in Waikiki, and we see there is a Hawaiian canoe in the canal here. There's a bunch of them down there. Coming this way. The breeze feels nice. Look at this guy hanging out. The chicken near the Hawaii Convention Center. He got lost on his way to the convention. Right, buddy? So we walked about 25 minutes from the hotel to get to this little place over here. It's called Don Quixote. It looks like it actually looks Korean. It looks like a Korean shopping center. So we're coming here to see if we can find the famous fruit sandwiches that they didn't have at ABC stores yesterday. Zoom in here. There you go. Don Quixote. Korean with a Spanish name. We're inside the shopping mart here at Don Quixote. All this Korean stuff. These cute little bags. Oh, there's a Mimi Mama down there. So we found it. They had one there's a fruit sandwich left here at the Don Quixote Marketplace. So we'll try it and we'll give a review later. Thank you for shopping with us. Really cool store. We got greeting cards on your way out. Thank you for shopping with us. Don Quixote. So right outside the marketplace here is Cafe Kyra, and I got a coffee, so I'm gonna go try it over here. Alright, so there is my large iced Thai coffee. Oh, this is really good. It was almost $9 with the tip added in, so about as much as I pay for a coffee over at Dutch Brothers. And this is way better. Got my proper tourist hat on now that I got in the shop here. So, looks like there's a possibility that we might not be getting on that flight back to Phoenix this evening. So we might have one more extra day here in Hawaii. We're going to find out here in a little bit, but we'll make our way over to the restaurant back over at the Royal Hawaiian Center. We decided to take a detour back to the Sheraton, and we are over by the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Took a photo here in front of that statue. And then we stayed, I believe, at this hotel when we got married in 2015. And I can't for the life of me remember the name of the hotel, but I think we'll walk over and see if we can find it. So we discovered that it's the Aqua Palms that we stayed at in 2015 when we got married. So it's this building right here. And the reason why I was able to remember is because you zoom in here, there's an IHOP that we had breakfast at. So yeah, Aqua Palms. And then right behind me here, right across from us, is the Hilton Hawaiian Village. And I took a picture in front of this with my friend Shane, Jen, and the poses here of the statues. Alright, so it is 6:29 p.m. and we went downstairs and we found this place called Gacha that has all the like arcade games, all the claw machines. Win a giant stuffed animal. You got a bunch of keychains. Looks like it's following me. It's got some Funko Pop. Just a little space here inside the hotel. Get this giant Hello Kitty Squishmallow. So it's not a claw, you actually have to cut this rope up here with the scissors to win the prize. And then the door opens up down here. So pretty cool. Pretty cool place. So we just passed the Outrigger Resort, and we saw there's a path to the beach. So the sun went down about 20 minutes ago. We're gonna walk out here and see the last of the sunset. Beautiful orange glow. I think we're gonna walk over to the Hilton Hawaiian Village next and go check out Round Table Pizza in honor of Club 520. If you know, you know. Oh, there's like a beautiful sailboat out here. A couple of them maybe. Lots of people videotaping the sunset sky. Let's see if I can get a good view of those ships. Yeah. Zoom in there and see. Sailing ships. Beautiful sky. Looks like there's another cruise ship out tonight. We found an app that shows you GPS locations of cruise ships, and we found there was a Norwegian cruise line ship last night going to all the islands. So we're gonna head over to Hilton Hawaiian Village next for dinner. Yay! Oh, the kid's gonna get in there. Oh. Oh, man. Good. Dang. Dang. Awesome. Awesome. So we came over to Round Table Pizza, which is right over here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. And we ordered the King Arthur Supreme Pizza. And I also ordered a longboard lager. And this looks really delicious. So we're gonna try our dinner and we'll give a review when we're done. Alright, so we just left Round Table Pizza. We ordered a medium. It's called the King Arthur Supreme. So it had everything on it, veggies and meat. The medium pizza was like $32, so it's a little pricey. It's like I'm gonna say like a 12-inch pizza. Got some leftovers here. There you go. We have like 3 slices of pizza left. The pizza was a 5 out of 5. It definitely gives me some Shakey's vibes when I think about Round Table Pizza. And we had it when we came out here in 2015 when we got married. We had a Round Table Pizza party and it doesn't disappoint. So I highly recommend their pizza. They just tip. They do have a really small dining area, but we only had to wait about 5 minutes to get a table. So not too bad, not too bad. So 5 out of 5 on that Round Table Pizza. Okay, so this is the haul that we got at Don Quixote today. So we got a bag of this Lion macadamia or vanilla macadamia coffee. And for our son Daniel, we got some 3 different packages of cuttlefish. So you got the hot flavor here, and then the regular, and then smoked. And then we got a couple packs of, I'm guessing is dried squid. I think there's a regular and then a hot there as well. And then the last thing we got was this package of cinema popcorn. It's strawberry and butter salt flavored. And that was only 99 cents. So the total for this haul at Don Quixote came out to be $43.57 with tax. And we also got that fruit sandwich, which we haven't tried yet, and then we're going to have to try here in a little bit. And I also bought the baseball cap, my Hawaiian baseball cap, which was only $9.59. So not too bad for our little visit. Visit to Don Quixote. We might go down to that grocery store again tomorrow. We'll see. So I forgot to say that we actually did try that fruit sandwich the next day. So on the 3rd day that we were in Hawaii, it was like $7.49 for half a sandwich, and it was really good. But we also found later that the fruit sandwich was at the little shop inside the Sheraton Hotel, and it was a whole sandwich, and it was like $1.50 more. Day 3 of our trip and our final day in Honolulu, Hawaii. Today is Monday, January the 26th. And look out our balcony here on the 16th floor of the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Resort. It was raining earlier, about 3 hours ago. But it's still a little bit cloudy, but the rain has subsided. Looks like if you look into the mountains over here, looks like there might be some rain out there. Well, we're gonna walk back over to the Don Quixote grocery store. I guess you want to call it a grocery store, supermarket, I guess, and maybe get some lunch afterwards. So right next door to the Sheraton is the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. It's very lush here. Have these really large trees. There's the hotel you're staying at. These large trees here. So we're gonna go inside and explore around this hotel here, right next door to the Sheraton. So there's some handcrafted drums that were created from the palm trees. or coconut trees here from the island. And then we got these like royal feathered lamps right here at the entrance. That's very cool. So we're out at the beach side here at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, and it looks like this is probably a space where they have their luau's. See up here on the top of the building, they've got that royal crest. And there at the top, that's the Sheraton. And then in the distance, see there's Diamond Head. In the ocean. Looks like a dining hall here. You just take a look at these chandeliers on the ceiling. Beautiful. And there's some really cool artwork. Really cool painting right here on the wall. This is at the end of the hall. This is beautiful architecture. That's the monarch room. There's another sandcastle at this resort, and it's of the hotel. These are really cool. Well, you just walked out the other side of the hotel. This looks like it might be the main entrance. So it says this was built in 1927, so that means that next year it'll celebrate its centennial. I'm sure they're planning things for it already, I'm sure. But it says this is the bell tower. There. Huge snail on the sidewalk here at the Royal Hawaiian. So we came down a little bit and found the first hotel we stayed at in Hawaii in 2014. It's the White Sands Hotel. You can see it's not very large. It's looks like a 3-story building. And then there's like some condos next door, and then there's a larger hotel right next to it. It was kind of hard to find because it's tucked in between these other buildings. Yeah, this is where we stayed the first time we were here in 2014. We came here for Ursula's birthday. So we're over at the Royal Hawaiian Center food court, and we decided for lunch again we're gonna eat at the L&L Hawaiian Barbecue because the food we got yesterday was so good. And this is my drink. I got like a Japanese green tea. I don't know why, but it has an MLB symbol on it. So, well, I actually ordered something different today. I got the garlic shrimp, and it comes with a brown rice and garden salad. So, we'll do a little food review here in just a few minutes. All right, so our food is here, and I can smell the garlic coming out of my tray. But this is the chicken katsu that my wife got yesterday. It's got a scoop of rice and a scoop of some macaroni salad and this delicious barbecue sauce right here. And then this is mine here. It smells delicious. There's a lot of food here. The shrimp is on top of the garden salad, so I don't know how that's gonna be when I try to eat a salad that's gonna be like hot, tasting like garlic shrimp. But it had a scoop of brown rice there as well. I mean, it smells delicious, so We'll try this out and we'll give a review in just a moment. Alright, we're gonna try this garlic shrimp out. Alright. So, I just bit into a shell. That's not great. Okay, so at this point I want to explain, it was about 1:30 in the afternoon and I hadn't had a meal yet and I'm diabetic. So this situation with the garlic shrimp with the shells on it, it just upset me really bad, and at this point gave up on the food and I threw it out, and I shouldn't have done that, but I was just really upset at the moment. And it turns out my wife wasn't very hungry and she was so gracious and she shared her lunch with me, and I was fine after that. And I should have known better about the shrimp, that it would be served, you have to peel off the shell. But anyway, her food was a 5 out of 5, and after this, after I ate, I felt a little bit better. Oh, he's going back into the bushes. He just came out to say hello. Hi, Mr. Chicken. Oh, there he goes. Well, I guess. Okay, we are back at the Cairo Cafe over here at Don Quixote, and today I got a large iced mocha. It's just as good as that Thai coffee I got yesterday. So another 5 out of 5 on this one. 2 thumbs way up. So it's now 6:15 Monday night. Only a couple hours away from leaving the hotel. The sun's about to set in a few minutes. Pan over here. You can see a reflection of the sunset on this building across from us. You hear the concert below, and you see the clouds covering the tops of the mountains. We were wondering what was at the top of this building over here. We'll have to look it up later. Maybe a restaurant on the top. Almost at the end of our journey as we look out to the ocean and the sunset. Goodbye, Hawaii, for now. Hopefully we'll be back again soon. Hello everybody, it is actually now Tuesday, January the 27th, and it is 12:24 Honolulu time, and I am still at the airport. So I did not get on the flight back to Phoenix because it was completely full. It's the reason why we were actually here an extra day is because the flight was canceled yesterday on Sunday due to the extreme weather going on across the country on the mainland. So I got rebooked for Monday night's flight at 11 p.m. Did not get on because it was completely full, and that's just the adventure of traveling standby for the airline. So I am booked on a flight at 7 a.m. from Honolulu to LAX, and it looks like it's almost completely full. There's about 5 seats left, so I have a slim chance of getting on, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. But just a tip about the Honolulu airport. I learned that it closes basically from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. So that means it only opens 2 hours before my departure tomorrow, which is not the greatest. So as soon as the airport's reopened, I will go through security again and get back up to the gates. But in the meantime, I've got to find out what I'm going to do for the next 4.5 hours. I'll probably edit the video for this trip and then go from there. So hopefully I'll see you here in a few hours for another video here at the Honolulu airport. Okay, so I'm finally back in Tucson, Arizona. The time is 6:16 p.m. local time. It's been a really long day. So our 2-day trip to Honolulu actually turned into 4 days for me because you hear the mayor talking.
I hope you enjoy your visit.
Thank you.
Bienvenidos al Aeropuerto Internacional de Tucson. Soy la alcaldesa Regina Romero. Gracias por visitar nuestra hermosa ciudad. Espero disfruten su visita.
But yeah, because of the canceled flights with American Airlines, I had to take a flight the next day because I didn't get on the Phoenix flight. I got on a flight this morning to LAX and then LAX directly home to Tucson, which is nice instead of going to Phoenix and having to drive the almost 2 hours to get home. So my wife's on her way to pick me up here at the Tucson airport. So we had a lot of fun in Hawaii. We haven't been back to Honolulu since we got married in March of 2015. So I do look forward to going back to Hawaii again. Let me know in the comments if have you ever been to Hawaii? Which islands have you been to? Or are you looking for any tips about islands? We've been to 2 of them so far. We've been to Oahu and the Big Island. So thanks again for watching the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, it's Marky Park. I'll see you soon.